I'm a fighter. I don't care who I'm up against. I don't care if they're bigger, better. Doesn't matter. I got more fight in me than anybody. I'm gonna win. I'm gonna prevail.
Oh! He hurt him! Oh! Big right hand! Another kick to the body! Oh, man, this is madness. Chris Weidman is a mess right now. He's bloodied up. Unbelievable! Oh, my God. What does it take to stop a fight?
They had to go to a real man, somebody with real balls, somebody that wants this fight, that they knew wouldn't turn it down. Look no further than myself.
Doesn't matter who steps up to the plate. Weidman would have got his. Bisping's gonna get his.
Oh, big right hand! And he comes out firing.
Rockhold catches him with that right hook. Kennedy is down and in trouble.
My respect level with Bisping lies within the cage and what he's done and how he's carried himself.
Oh!
You got your title shot. It ain't gonna be
I don't
nice.
want a title shot.
I want
the belt,
for your movie career.
I want belt. Listen, I haven't come this far and this long to turn down a fight. I've never turned down a fight in my life. Why would I start with you? He's done great as well. He's beaten some good dudes. One of them was me, but here we go again. I get a chance at redemption.
Last time it was a mistake letting you get out of the first round. This time it won't happen. I will not let
I'm
you
the only
leave.
person
I'll give you a half a round, Bisping. Half a round.
Rockhold goes in for the finish. Team off on T30. Down he goes.
Listen, in this fight, I'm not going into unknown waters. I know his strength. I know what he feels like. I felt his power. And to be honest, none of it scares me.
I cannot wait to go in there and shut his mouth. There's no such thing as destiny. Bisping thinks this is gonna be his fairy tale. I will have none of that. This will be his swan song. He can ride off into the sunset with his full career and his title shot. But he ain't taking my belt. No one's taking my belt.
Callum and Ellie, they never gave us any problems whatsoever. We've never had to discipline them. They're never naughty. They're great kids because they take after their mother. Lucas, unfortunately, has a little bit of me in him. So, you know, it's not easy fighting in the UFC. You know, so I'm a very demanding husband and father. So, you know, she's basically my slave. Listen, Luke's an incredibly tough guy. I know he is, you know, and I know he has a victory over me, but every fight is different. He ain't Superman, you know, he's just a human being. And when he's led on the floor and he's looking up at me and his old days, he's going, shit, that guy just walked in on 2 weeks' notice and took my belt.
Michael, I'm bringing Harry because
You're driving around with a puppy on your lap. We said we hate those silly cows that drive around.
I didn't say
no,
that.
but
That's
normally
rude.
when you're driving, you have him on your lap. Do you know how dangerous that is? Who wins?
I think Kia, because he might be stronger.
Who's gonna win?
I think Kia, because he might be stronger.
You know, you should know better than to ask.
Why do you always say that I'm gonna lose? Who's gonna win?
I think him.
It's not up to you, it's up to him when you want to engage. So he's the hardest guy to hit inside the gym. It gets you frustrated, it makes you make mistakes.
Tell me you're gonna put that on him while he's sleeping.
Yes, exactly.
So they'll have a big outline?
Nice little stencil we can just ease onto his back. We're gonna ease it on. Let's see if we can pull this off. I think it's just the right size too. Not too big, not too small. It's perfect. Beautiful. I'll tell you what, my toes have taken a beating this camp.
Is there a dick on me? You're a fucking asshole.
I thought you were accustomed to that.
Dude, you call that a penis?
Rockhold's dangerous. He's very dangerous. He's stylistically and physically very tough to deal with. He's tall.
Not everybody in the fight game's a fighter. You know, I mean, this guy's a real fighter. I mean, you kick him in his teeth, you know, you got to make sure he's asleep because he's going to come back biting hard. A guy like Mike, he's a game day player. You turn the lights on that guy, he's going to perform.
Advantage is Bisping. Make them good.
More cardio, more heart, more power.
Experience.
Better looking.
Of course.
Oh, Dana White. Better take this one. Oh, my phone's not working. Just to prove, I'm trying to answer to Dana. It won't answer. Bloody phone. It won't. Oh, there we go. Dana, he just called to say I'm the favourite guy on the UFC roster. He is very smug.
I cannot wait to go in there and shut his mouth.
Well, we'll see about that, buddy.
Mr. Bisping, how are we?
Very good, sir. Living the dream. I've got to take this guy out early. It's as simple as that. He's been knocked out before. He can be knocked out again. Listen, he puts his pants on the same way as me, one leg at a time, okay? I'm going to go out there, I'm going to swing for the fences, and it only takes one, my friends. I said I'm going to look to close the distance and just swing for it. I mean, it's not as wild as that sounds. Just swing. That's not what I'm going to do, you know, but I'm going to close the distance and, you know, give him what I've got. I think the short camp, in some respects, will be beneficial. Of course, I'm trying to put a positive slant on it. I'm not going to look at it from a negative slant. I can't let any negativity creep into this.
Yeah.
But I'm very confident. I know Luke Rockhold. Nothing about Luke Rockhold scares me. If I lose, I'm still not the world champion. Nothing changes, okay? If I win, I become world champion. That's very, very freeing. So I'm going to go out there with no pressure and fight to the best of my ability. And as I said, I believe I can get the job done.
We are ready to go. Nothing else to do, really. Make it win, which is no problem. Yeah.
You act like it's that easy, huh? You act like this is just a walk in the park.
For me, it is. There's no need for me to go in and try to fix anything with Anthony. I just leave him alone for the most part.
Give me. My mom goes to the farmer's market, gets me all the good, all that organic eating. Fuel up.
I'm no stranger to Luke Rockhold. I know what he does. I know how he feels. He tried to take me down. I threw him off me. He was weak as piss. He was like a little boy. He really was. I get to punch that smug arsehole. I get to be world champion. I get to rectify my wrongs. And I get to shut everybody up that doubted me over these years. Everybody.
Focus on the outcome. I know what's going to happen, but in the moment, I don't hold on to winning or losing. I just focus on having fun and fighting. I know how good I am. I know what I'm capable of, and I pretty much know how it's going to finish.
This is the first time I've had a short notice fight. This is the way to do it, to look after yourself and turn it up. I had 2.5 weeks. 2.5 weeks of intense work. I feel fantastic. I feel strong. I feel explosive. I've got no injuries.
You guys like my old shirt? This is my last Bisping fight my friend made. Static B prediction. Any damn way he wants. Check.
Get Bisping, man.
Yeah. Hi, welcome. Nice to meet you. How are you? Hi.
All right. See you guys in LA.
Thanks a lot.
All right, man. So how about one day for me?
Fight!
I want to eat Bisping's liver with some fava beans.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You guys, anybody else? I knocked him out and choked him out last time, and it's gonna be hard to top that, but I believe I can. I'm gonna knock his eye back straight.
Feel great, mentally, physically. It's a hard life, but someone's got to do it.
I learned with Bisping, you can't shut the guy up for good.
I'm going to beat him to the punch. I'm going to beat him to the kick. You know, I'm going to be too fast for him, too conditioned. I'm going to be able to stop everything he attempts.
But the stakes of this fight are much greater. For Luke Rockhold, it is the first title defense of what he expects to be a long reign as champion.
My entire life has been building to this moment. I've always loved to fight. Nothing gets me more excited than fighting. It's always been the way.
Less than 3 weeks before UFC 199, it was announced that Michael Bisping, not Chris Weidman, would challenge Luke Rockhold for the middleweight title. This will mark Bisping's first chance at a world title after a decade of fighting in the UFC.
Everything's happening for a reason.
Weidman had fought some tough guys, but he never fought anybody like myself. Someone as dynamic as I am and as well-rounded as I am. Confidence is everything. Confidence is relaxation.
Rockhold continuing to punish Weidman. That's it. That's it. We got a new champion. Luke Rockhold is the new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
If anyone knows about how rare title shots can be, it's Michael Bisping. He has been a perennial contender in the middleweight division for most of the past decade.
Weidman would have got his. Jacare would have got his. Bisping's gonna get his. Round 2 for everybody. They can all come get it, and I'll get sent back down.
I hit as hard and as fast in the first week of camp as I do in the last week of camp. All the pressure is on him. I'm winning this fight. I'm taking that belt.
My history with Bisping started at a random sparring session we had when I was on some travels.
Now, he was the Strikeforce champion at the time, and I was a middleweight contender in the UFC. Don't tell me that we weren't serious about that sparring session. It wasn't like in a room where a bunch of people are all sparring each other. It was me versus him in a sparring match. and I wiped the floor with it, and he knows it.
Like the fool he is, he ran his mouth saying he beat me in sparring and this and that.
And he got his knickers in a twist and started talking crazy. He turned down Ronaldo Jacare, whatever his name is. He turned the fight down. I didn't turn this fight down. 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 hours. I don't care. I'll take on anyone, anytime, any place. Certainly this asshole. Listen, I'm stepping up. I'm walking off a movie set. I'm gonna whoop your ass, mate, in front of the world. How's that gonna feel?
Can't pay the bill.
Enjoy that belt. Polish it real good.
Fortunately, a clown like you will pay the bill.
Okay, buddy.
That's how you put yourself out there. You believe it, and you achieve it. And that's what I do. I know what I'm gonna do. I know that I'm better than this.
Sounds like
I
the
know
worst
that I'm gonna knock
book
him out.
you've ever read. Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up. Every fight is different. You know that.
Hey.
So, what? You got something to say? Finish your sentence. You said,
Bisping,
hey.
you're just an
Finish
average
it.
bloke. You're just an average bloke.
Good use of English
I'm a
terminology.
fucking samurai. I'm gonna come in there
What
silent,
the fuck is
undetected,
this?
and I'm gonna
Samurai,
knock you out. I'm gonna
conceive,
make my
believe,
kill,
achieve.
and I'm gonna fucking
Stop
be
it.
out.
You're making a
I'll
fool
be
out
out
of
on the
yourself.
next contract. Watch me.
All right, buddy.
Yeah, Michael,
It's my destiny.
I actually wanted to ask you.
Yeah, it is. You just said, believe it. It will come real. It is my destiny. I believe, Luke. I believe.
Knowing something and making it happen. Watch.
I believe it, buddy.
Yeah.
Dreams do come true.
Believe it. You better work for it too.
You had some harsh words for the former heavyweight champion yesterday, Fabrice Verdum. Would you expand on that a little bit?
This is our fight. I don't really care to talk about him and his stupid face.
That's the only thing we agree on. It is a stupid face.
Can you concede now, a few years later, that Michael got the best of you in the first fight, or is that not true?
He was drinking red wine. He had a late night. He hadn't sparred for a while. He was hanging out with a chick. Is there any more? You didn't deny you made excuses. It's okay. I know it was sparring. You shouldn't tap and tell. You shouldn't talk about what happens in sparring. But I did. It's out there. I whooped your ass.
I fucking knocked you out and choked you out, and you still have the audacity to run your mouth.
Good for you. Good for you. Did. You
That
got
is the
me.
most amazing
I'm not-
thing about you, Bisping.
Hey, I'm not denying it.
I know you
got
can't
me.
see
It's
straight,
in
but
the
you obviously can't think straight either.
It's about me fulfilling my dream. If I conceive and I believe, I will achieve on Saturday.
Your destiny.
Yes, my destiny.
Your legacy,
my
your
destiny,
destiny.
buddy.
You're a clown, man. You're gonna come pay the bill. You're gonna fight. I commend you, because you will come fight. You do got balls, but you're gonna fall far short. I want to appreciate all the UK fans that have wished me well to whoop Michael's ass too.
You know what? It's funny because
God knows I'm getting a lot of those
American
messages too
fans-
on
dude,
Twitter.
The American fans are cheering me on. I think I'm going to get a bigger cheer than you on Saturday because they all see a smug asshole.
Come try to grapple. Come try to do anything. I've been
I'm not
boxing
going to
this
try
whole
and grab
camp,
it.
and that's
Conor
all I
McGregor
need.
already did that. I'm going to take it from you on Saturday night, mate. I'm going to meet you in the center of the octagon.
give me everything
I'm gonna back
you
you up
got.
against the fence. I'm going to smash
You're
your pretty
gonna
little face
come
in,
forward
boy.
and you're gonna fall face down.
It excites me a bit more. Bisping comes with it, he talks it up.
The shit that comes out of his mouth and how he sees this fight is just amazing.
Against the fence, I throw him off me. He was weak as piss. Good work, one man.
I need him in the gut. He was weak as piss.
After that fight, I dusted myself off.
I dusted myself off and I came back and forth. You ain't gonna dust yourself off after this one. That uppercut can finish him. It's just nasty. It's perfect how it leans out.
In here?
Yes.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Wow, that's incredible.
How you doing?
You got me on that one, dude. Sorry, I fucking
You
fucked.
should have jumped more though. Fucking punched me in the face.
Bispings.
What's up, buddy?
What's
How
up,
you
Mike?
doing, Ryan?
Oh, shit. Oh, I didn't
Come
know
on.
it was you.
Hey, sorry to be on a step, making you even shorter.
If you believe in something, if you know something is going to happen, if you're confident in that situation, you will achieve things in life. And that's what I do. I know what I'm going to do. I know that I'm better than this guy.
Sounds like
I
the
know
worst
that I'm going to
self-help
knock him
book
out.
you've ever read. Conceive, believe, achieve. Shut the fuck up.
I know you can't see straight, but you obviously can't think straight either.
It's in the record books, buddy. 2 weeks fucking notice. I'm gonna step off the couch, drinking fucking beer, man. I'm gonna smash your face in.
Yeah.
Smash your fucking face in.
finish you in the
Yeah,
first
yo,
round.
really. You can't just fuck off. Look at you. You said that last time. You said that last time, motherfucker. Turn into a wrestler.
Everybody, thank you.
You turned into a fucking wrestler.
UFC fans, the Octagon has returned to Los Angeles as we welcome you to the official weigh-ins for UFC 199. Rockhold versus Bisping 2. Here is Joe Rogan. What's happening, my friends? Welcome to the weigh-ins.
We have said at UFC Tonight and all around the UFC, when is Bisping gonna get his shot?
Every fighter wants to fight for the belt. And to achieve that, you have to work your way up.
Bisping thinks this is going to be his fairy tale. I will have none of that. This will be his swan song. I'm going to prove there's no such thing as destiny.
He has no idea what he's in for.
Since me, you haven't fought a real fighter. Machida looked terrible. Costa Filler who? Weidman, I always knew he was too slow.
I'm going to go out there and I'm going to knock this man out. And I cannot wait to go in there and shut his mouth.
Michael Bisping! Official weight 185 for the challenger! Luke Rockhold! Official weight 185 for the champion!
I do believe this is my destiny. Thank you all for being here. This guy, Luke Rockhold, I know is a great fighter, but I'll tell you this, there's not a single person in the world I would rather take the belt off than this smug motherfucker right here.
Credit to Bisping. He's earned his shot. He's worked his way back up the ladder. But he's going to find out there's levels to this game. He obviously didn't understand what happened last time. It's time to penetrate that thick skull and make him realize his true destiny. That's behind the desk. So it begins. Hardest part of the whole week.
That's a wrap. Make weight, whoop Bisping's ass.
Easiest weight cut ever. Famous last words, I'm not there yet. I started this cut a little earlier because I want to go to bed earlier, get up early, and get on that scale at 10 a.m.
You can practice scales right over here if you want to find out what's going on.
Yeah, skinny little legs. Still put them through Bisping's liver. Feeling good. Wrong weight. Not too tough. It's 10:30 a.m. Life is pretty good. 185.
Let's eat. I can feel what it's going to be like when I look at my wife in the eyes. And I know that we did it after that decision to quit work and move away all those fucking years ago. And I left her alone. Broke as hell. Slept in my car. Night after night in the middle of a cold.
Michael Bisping, 185.
185 on the dot. Championship weight, baby.
Steak for lunch, steak for dinner, steak for breakfast. Garlic cheese bread for sure.
That's on the way already. Took care of that.
I was born a fighter, I've always been a fighter, and I know I'm the best fighter in the world.
Bisping's always talking about destiny. Destiny this, destiny that. Give me a break. He's gonna find out real quick he does not deserve to be in the octagon with me.
For the fifth time, we are in Los Angeles. In Luke Rockhold, you're dealing with a guy that is absolutely huge for 185 pounds. He has spectacular grappling abilities, powerful kicks, and Michael Bisping is a man who has been a perennial contender for a long time. You want to talk about a tough, gritty veteran. Short notice on this fight, but he's waited a long time for his first title shot. Tonight, the 26th time Bisping will fight inside the octagon. There he is, DC, set to defend his belt against John Jones and the Hall of Famer, Chuck the Iceman Liddell. 2006 is when we met Michael Bisping. Tonight, the 26th time he enters this octagon. At 6'3", weighs in at 185 pounds. He's probably 185 pounds for all of 45 minutes. And then he goes back up to somewhere in the 200-pound range. The champion is 31. The challenger, 6 years older, he is 37. Rockhold is 2 inches taller. He will have the reach advantage.
The challenger, Michael the Count Bisping! Luke Rockhold!
Gentlemen, got on with the rules in the back. I want you to protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. I want you to fight clean, fight hard. You want to touch down? Go ahead. Good luck to both of you.
Constant movement, lots of strikes. Different angles. Bisping's longtime trainer, Jason Perillo. Good straight left by Bisping. Again, that good kick to the body by Rockhold. Come through those great combinations. Nice inside leg kick by Rockhold. And the more Rockhold throws those kicks, especially to the legs, the less movement we're going to see from Bisping, and that's his trademark. Oh my goodness. That's why this is a crazy sport, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Bisping is the champion! Congratulations, Michael Bisping. We want to talk about a guy earning his way to a title. He did it, and he did it the hard way. And he's the new middleweight champion of the world. Rockhold, Joe pointed out that Rockhold had that chin up early. He goes body and then over the top with the left. And he will leave with the UFC belt around his waist. Look at Jason Perillo, longtime trainer. Look at that reaction. How good is that from JP?
Michael the Count Bisping!
Nobody was taking this away from me. 2 weeks notice, as I said, 2 days, 2 hours, 2 minutes. I'll fight anyone, anywhere. Can't even speak. Well, check this out. First round knockout, left hook. Jason Perillo, thank you. Everybody, the UK, thank you so much. Everybody here.
And new, Michael Bisping is your new UFC middleweight champion.
Yes.
The first British champion.
Yes. In the history of the world. I'm just over the moon. I don't know what to say, but the UK, UFC fans all over the world, everybody that doubted me, kiss my ass, because look at this. I'm in 2 weeks, I feel great. It's unbelievable. It was one of the easiest fights of my life. I got a clean knockout against the champion of the world, one of the pound-for-pound best. I got revenge, I got redemption. I am the champion of the world, and that sounds bloody good. I've worked hard with Jason Perillo on planting my feet. My left hand has always had good power. I've always said I had knockout power, for God's sake. Nobody believed it, so there you go. It came when it counted. I didn't even know TRT existed when I fought Dan Henderson, and he was on it. So I lost that one. Vitor again, come on, don't get me started. I finally get my chance on a level playing field with no steroids involved. And look at this, 4-fight win streak, just knocked out the champion. It's amazing. I foresee for my future 1, 2, 3, 10 drinks tonight. A very, very sore head tomorrow. Nothing to do with Luke Rockhold, of course, but I foresee a hangover of epic proportions. I'm not going to lie.
I've dug myself up from the grave before many times. That you've seen my losses and what I've done from them. If you check my record, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still on top of this game. I guarantee you give me that rematch, I will put this man away. I will respect him more, but I will put him away.
When you defeated Chris Weidman, he had said something to the effect of, he was really frustrated at losing the belt to you in particular.
Try losing it to Michael Bisping.
That's what I was going to ask you. How do you feel
God,
about that?
that guy's such a dick.
When the shoe was on the other foot, I leaned over and thanked you at this moment in time. I said, well done.
Yeah,
And I actually picked you up off the canvas. And you, being the dick you are, came up to me and was a bitch
I shook
about
your
it.
hand, and you said, I already shook your hand and told me to fuck off, basically. All right,
You got lucky.
yeah, real lucky.
Bisping.
First round, buddy.
First round.
What an asshole, guys. Dude, see, you're not doing yourself any favors. You're an incredible fighter, Luke. You really are, and I congratulate you for making me step up my game to come at you, you know, but don't be a dick. Did I hear him say, I
You
can't
say it
compete
now
with
that
you?
you're in front of the press.
Dude.
When we're man-to-man in the cage, we saw your true colors. We see who you are.
You just said I can't compete with you. I just knocked you out in the first round. Cold. Have you seen that replay, buddy? Your head was bouncing around like a pinball machine. You drop your right hand all the time, buddy. So I was like, left hook all day long. The left hook that dropped Anderson. The left hook that won me this motherfucking world belt. Boom. You can call me Left Hook Larry from now on. There you go. I can be a dick. I know I can, but I'm just out here trying to look after my family, look after my children, and give them the best life possible with the only way I know I can. This is what I do. I fight. I don't do anything better in this world than fight. And thanks to everybody that supported me along the way.
But you're saying this is a nicer version of you? You said you made mistakes
What are you
before.
saying?
I'm asking.
You saying there's a bad version of me?
Not at all.
Yeah, I think you're slightly calling me an asshole. You want to take a look at a proper asshole? Look to my right.
I'm ready to go. Let's flip
I
the
bet
switch.
you are.
Let's
But you
flip
just
the
got
switch.
knocked out. I think you're suspended. For a little while, you're suspended. Probably 90 days until you get your MRI
90
checked.
days. You take your vacation. I'll be ready.
Bro, you're suspended. Shut the fuck up. Right now, I just want to be with my family. I want to rejoice in this moment. I'm going to take a vacation. I'm flying to Thailand with my kids. We're going to rent a big, beautiful villa and just going to enjoy. But Jacare is an amazing fighter, and it would be an honor to share the octagon. I just got to say, you got to watch out for that left hook, boys.